I was just gonna make a reply, but it would be too long, so I just made a reaction video. You're totally right about how it is modern day slavery. I guess slavery never really ended. They just had to change it a bit. You know, it's not like in the 1800s where people hire a few slaves to do their manual labor for them. Now it's this abstract thing where people can control your thoughts and what you say. But it's still slavery in that it's privatized authoritarianism. It's totalitarianism. The fact that YouTube can tell me what videos I can put up, or Facebook can tell me what I can put up on my wall, or any other website can dictate what I post is fascism. And I don't say that word lightly because, you know, too many people just throw that word around, but it is authentic fascism. What is fascism? Fascism is when private enterprise takes the place of the state. I guess it's sort of like feudalism, only feudalism would be a more confederate version where there are multiple, you know, private states, whereas fascism is a more broad, global, or something, capital state. My point is that it's just ridiculous that we are supposed to just go along with these standards. You know, I was talking earlier on Order of the Sticks Facebook because I was explaining to them why Richard the Rapist Buller is called thusly. You know, and I've explained this time and time again, and I get sick of having to repeat myself. So after the 5th time explaining it to the same 3 stupid people, I start to get a little pissed off. And, they say something along the lines of, well, I would have agreed with you if it wasn't for your bad attitude. No, you wouldn't have. Why are you patronizing me? Why would you go and say something like that when you had no intention of even giving me any leeway? From the beginning, you have made this justification for the way Richard the Rapist Buller wants to dictate what I can say. You want to know what pissed me off about Richard the Rapist Buller and why I call him the rapist? It's because someone made a topic about blatantly admitting to raping a girl while she was unconscious, and I reported the thread because I didn't want anybody to get banned. I would not want that on my conscience, anyone getting banned for any reason. If he was a criminal, he needs to be prosecuted, but he does not need to be censored. That would be an obstruction of evidence anyway. No, what I wanted was the topic to be locked, because I figured if all these other topics can be locked over stupid shit, if my topics can be locked over stupid shit, then obviously someone admitting a rape and other people kind of advocating his rape should be locked. I would think that would stand to reason, because some of these people were like, well, one person's rape is another person's inappropriate cuddling. Are you fucking kidding me? And I get banned? So I, you know, bring this up and I get banned. And he says something along the lines of, I'm homophobic and I'm not welcome there. I'm homophobic because I'm disturbed by someone admitting to rape, and I'm not even disturbed by that. I'm disturbed by their enabling of his rape, because he seems to show some kind of decency and he felt bad for it, but the other people were egging him on. That's some frightening shit. And so I'm telling them all this straight up, and they're just spewing their evil bullshit. And, you know, I deal with a lot of things, but I will not tolerate bullcrap. And, you know, I give them the 4-1. I give them just, you know, blatant fuck you, you know, you had no intention of agreeing with me, and I don't even care if you agree with me. Respect my rights. That's all I ask. I don't give a shit if you agree with me. I don't give a shit what you think, but I have the right to speak my mind, wherever, whenever. And, you know, they just don't get that. They don't believe in freedom. They don't need to be living in America. Fuck them. They need to go to Iraq, or they need to go to China and work in those sweatshops, because it's obviously not liberty they desire. I don't know what it is they want in life, but clearly it isn't the ability to be a sovereign human being that can live his life the way he so chooses and think the thoughts that he wants to think. You know, we think the way we do because of what life has given us. And obviously, something has turned me into a loud and somewhat obnoxious troll. But rather than, you know, dig into that and try to learn more about me and ask me interesting questions like, well, why do you think that way? No, they just want to ban me, they want to dehumanize me, degrade me, and turn me into this animal. Because they're animals. They're fucking sociopaths. And so is YouTube staff, so is Facebook staff, so is every other internet website owner, because they all think they're entitled to it. They all think that it is their right to do this to people. And it isn't. It is illegal. And just because everyone goes along with it does not make it any less illegal. Because they always say on these websites, you are liable for anything you say. I.e., if Jim Profit tells you how to make a bomb, Jim Profit is responsible. I.e., if Jim Profit tells you the instructions, then the FBI is going to come to Jim Profit's house and be like, why are you posting instructions online how to make a bomb? Therefore, if Jim Profit has to face those consequences, then only Jim Profit gets to dictate what Jim Profit can and can't say. Only Jim Profit gets to have authority over Jim Profit's account. Would that not make sense in any rational world or a rational person? But no, moderators think they can not only tell you what to do, but that you hold all accountability for any illegal or otherwise seedy things you happen to say. What a convenient place that puts them in, to be not only the rulers over you, but that you take all the negativity. It's some bullshit, and I'm not going to put up with it. That's why I started Freedom from getting banned. That's why I'm trying to get the ACLU involved, but the ACLU seems more concerned with other stupid crap, like, defending some gay guy not getting the right order at McDonald's or what the fuck ever. And that's why I'm trying to get involved with Occupy Wall Street, and that's why they want to ban people. They want to censor you. They want to keep you from starting a revolution. The modern day revolution is not started with guns or with, Molotov cocktails. It started with Twitter and with Facebook. And that's why they don't want you to be able to say what you want to say, because you will be able to push your thoughts on there, and you can share your experiences with other people. You can share your pain, and it can broaden your horizon. It can expand your social circle, and when we're united, there's no stopping us. Then they won't be able to control us and hurt us and murder us and send us off to die in some stupid war. That's why they want to censor you. They're fucking fascist wannabes. They live in their parents' basements, getting fatter and stupider, but they want to be the elite. But they aren't the elite. They're the petite bourgeoisie. They're just a bunch of posers, and the real elite will kill them swiftly when the time comes. And I would feel sorry for them, but no, because they're fucking evil. But they're just as much in this shithole as we are. They just don't realize it. And unfortunately, they're more dangerous than the real elite, because the real elite will back off when people are awake. When people have awoken, they'll be like, well, the jig is up. If we want to secure our power, we'll have to ease up a little. But these morons don't get that, because ideologically, they believe in the control. They believe in the murder and the pain. So they're gonna make it bad for everybody, including the elite, and that's part of the reason why the elite will be glad to do away with these useful idiots. I'm probably reaching the 10-minute limit here. As you can tell, I'm pretty pissed off, because I cannot believe the stupid shit people say. They get all snide with me, and I'm not gonna agree with you just because you got a bad attitude. But meanwhile, they can, censor me and want to control what I say, and I just have no tolerance for it anymore. I try to be a reasonable guy. I try to be patient. I try to think, well, he just doesn't understand. He's not had to go through that. But no, at the end of the day, people really are just assholes. You might meet an occasional good one, but they say that there's only a 30% sociopath population. I think it's a lot higher than that. I just think there's different kinds of sociopaths. There's the serial killers, there's the corrupt bureaucrats, and then there's these fucking dumbasses that, live in a trailer and smoke meth, but, they're sociopaths too. They're just not successful or competent sociopaths. That's all I have to say.